What up, man? Mr. Ray, etc. in the goddamn building. You don't even know who I am, man. Houston's underground king of comedy. I'm cold with this shit. But look, man, on the way to the Bodega podcast, goddamn it, y'all know how we rock it, man. Some of the best conversations you can have, and we got the most food for thoughts for you niggas ass. And I gotta share them with who?
None other than me. It's your homegirl, Miss Lotto Marie. I love rubbing my knees. I don't even know why.
It act like you know.
Yeah. But
You say you like what? She threw me out. What you said?
I said I like rubbing my knees.
That's some old shit. I like rubbing my knees. That's some old shit right there.
Yeah, I don't know. It brings a little comfort to me a little bit.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
And now that you said it, I catch myself doing that shit all the time. Just trying to collect my thoughts, all this kind of shit. When them legs cross and I start rubbing them knees, might want to get the fuck out of the building.
Yeah. It's going down. I can say this though. I don't know. We on whatever week we on. And the people want to know because people just want to know. Lotto, it's a new week.
That too.
Yeah. Are you or are you not single? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce that I am still single. Yes.
Fuck a nigga.
Yeah. We going
future.
strong.
The future is dyke.
You stupid. No, it's not. The future is female. It is no dyking going over here. I am, man, Ray, this is like the clarity. Not only am I single, man, I've been on my abstinence.
Yeah. How does that feel? I mean, I'm sure you don't feel like shit. But.
Yeah, you're not feeling anything. I think that there is a level of clarity that I have of like there's not a lot of confusion and easily swayed by certain things or anything, honestly. And I'm happy. Like, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not second guessing myself. I'm not getting pleased for moments at a time. And then the next day feeling, insecure about being by myself. Like,
yeah. I
am focused on me. And those people that have no desire to truly tap in with me or that only want one thing.
Some goods.
The goods. The fact that I'm not doing that, oh my God, the vision is so clear. To those, it's obvious. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't do anything but mention or send me sex-provoked items or comment on things.
That's why you should go around dudes stinking.
What?
Go around dudes smelling bad. I think they don't want to think about sex then. Just look good, but smell bad.
That's terrible. I don't want to smell bad.
Fuck their head up. Make them...
That's terrible. Smell bad is the man's advice.
Cause niggas' mind is y'all could just have prayed together, went to church together with both of y'all husbands and wives, and get you along like, hey man, come on man, just a little bit, come on, 5 minutes, come on man.
No, I definitely had when I think of that, I think about Junebug. The aspect of Junebug, he always gonna be on it. It don't matter how old he get, 70 years old, still trying to get a little piece. Like,
his pussy is amazing.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Pussy is amazing. But your boyfriend,
okay,
your husband, whatever you want to call it, your spouse, he decides to start working out.
Okay.
The trainer he working with, beautiful, bad.
He working out with a female?
With a female.
Oh, that's impressive.
He want to do cardio and calisthenics.
Okay, that's
so
crazy.
So he working out with a female.
Okay.
Is your insecurities whooping your ass or no?
They working out at the gym?
They working out at the gym.
That's crazy. And he's okay. This is where it makes a difference. If he is a fitness instructor and that's one of his clients, that's his job.
No.
That's not what you're saying.
No, let's rephrase that. Fuck it, we gonna go here. He go to a gym, but it's nothing but
bad bitches.
Bad bitches in there. In extremely little clothing. Like, what do you, does your insecurities kick in or do you say, he there working out, I'm not worried about that?
To be honest, I know that I can be a jealous type. But that's to like my possession.
The fat you or this you?
This me like, but this is why I depend so much more on a connection with an individual.
Okay.
And that's where I'm at right now, where I desire like a real connection.
Okay.
So you could get a bad bitch. You could get somebody that's toned and in shape and all of that. But I don't know that they're gonna be able to give you Lotto Marie, the vibe that I have, the confidence and the reassurance that you my king, like of all of those things. So, but I'm saying like I'm jealous to the point I don't want to see you. Like I don't want to do no threesome because I don't want to see you treating somebody like that's.
Baby done hit me with it a couple times. She said we gonna get us one in, but that got to be and that was her thing too. She was like, I don't want to see you.
Like if you did it, okay, but so if that's the simpleness of it,
because ain't no getting in that bullshit, baby. They gonna knock the line out of this.
And you better.
I'm representing the both of us.
Cause I don't want, man.
I'm representing the both of us. I can't get in there and it just,
Well, you already told me previously that you don't want your girl working out with a guy, like just in general. Just because you could teach her.
And let me ask you, for you, when you heard me say that, did you immediately go to that's Ray's insecurities or that's him having boundaries?
I feel like that was a masculine thing. Okay. Like I didn't think that it was an insecurity, but I thought it was more like men think they know everything, and Ray is a know-it-all. Period.
I know a lot of shit though. A lot of shit I be saying they can't combat me on that. I be on a good streak. It's a lot of shit that I don't know, but they always put me in situations where I got to answer some shit I know.
Yeah, one thing, and so I actually, my dad is a know-it-all. He think he know everything. You can never tell him something because he already knows it. And I used to be that way.
No, I'm a fact-driven person. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah,
right, right. No, and that's what I was gonna say. That's why my thought process of it is a lot different. Where I can call my dad to tell him something, this man is going to interrupt me, not let me finish my story and give me his. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even finish telling you the goddamn story. Okay. So that's like, there's nothing wrong with thinking that you know a lot of shit, but you also have to listen as well before you can give said advice or thought, in a sense. That's just my opinion on that. But to answer your question, he can go to that gym every day. I just better not smell bitches cologne on them, because that's when my insecurity, that's when my jealousy kicks in. Do
you look at somebody, because I look at them, some people look at them as standards. I look at this shit as standards. I just have standards and boundaries. Some women look at your standards and boundaries as insecurities. And I've had a woman say that before. Just being in the atmosphere of a bunch of dudes when you have a husband and all this kind of stuff. Being in the atmosphere of a bunch of niggas and all this kind of shit is not
ladylike.
Me not wanting you to be in that atmosphere is me being insecure, as opposed to me having a standard. I just don't want my wife around a shitload of niggas that want what I want from you.
Okay, but all right, I'm a comedian. Your sister, me, Lotto Marie, I'm a stand-up comedian. It's probably an 80 or 70% male-driven industry, right? So can you imagine not wanting me to be within my industry? Would you be that husband that's always coming to the shows, always showing up? Like you know me, you know the goodness of me. Yep. So I'm not, when I'm in these spaces, I'm not, now that could be more of a trustworthy thing, like whether or not you can trust that specific individual.
Yeah. So as a man, and women probably don't see shit like this, we think safety before anything. Mm-hmm. And when we think about when we set standards and boundaries, it's ultimately for your safety and all this kind of stuff. So, but they never see it like that. And so when it comes to, I can give you a prime example of a story. My first kids, my first daughter's mom, she goes to a club. This is when she first had Trishan. She wanted to go out. And I'm like, hey man, if you want to go out there, man, take your ass out. She went out, and before she went out, she had a skirt on. I said, hey man, that skirt is not appropriate while I'm not with you. Damn. And the strength of, just because I can't protect you with shit like that. Like you still bring some kind of attention to yourself that may make a nigga feel like he can do some shit to you, type of thing. But speed up the story. She's in the club, cool and doing her thing. She dancing. a nigga done got his phone and kind of started filming her. Like, cause her skirt was short, it kind of came up a bit. Nigga filmed her. And she got mad. She went over to the dude and got mad. Hey, I need you to erase
So
that.
dang, I hate you proving your point.
Did all that shit. She called me hysterical, pissed off. Hey, of course I had to hit her with the I told you so shit. But I definitely went in right after that shit. I was so pissed off at what she had told me happened. I immediately asked who's in the club that I know, like from my people that was in there. And when she told me certain individuals in the club, I called them. And I said, hey, I call it a press play. I press play on the situation. I said, hey, man, I need y'all to handle this situation for me. Went back, beat the shit out the dude. She gets her some licks in. Guess who called me back crying? I hit him with the shoe and all this goof ass shit. Sit your ass down somewhere. We handled the situation.
She got her licks in though.
Yeah,
little mini skirt situation.
Young pussy ass nigga, G shit. Make the call, get your shit situated, nigga.
Press play. That's
press
dope.
play on the nigga ass. But in that time of my life, but it and I thank God that I was able to do that. Thank God that I had protection in that club that could hold her down for the rest of the night while she was there.
I think I'm gonna be honest. That's a perspective that us women never think about or never even consider.
But we're nerd-offs.
Yeah, as they are. Goddamn it. Like at the end of the day, like why in the perfect world we could just be respected just in general, right?
In a perfect world.
Yeah, in a perfect world we could just be respected in general.
We ain't gonna keep fighting for it to be a perfect world when we know it's not, and we just gonna have to keep abiding by. It's like you in a war zone. We don't want these motherfuckers to be shooting at each other, but you gonna walk through the war zone and not duck.
So I'm going on a cruise, right? And I'm going out on a girls trip. Mm-hmm. Does this mean that the attire that I take on this girls trip shouldn't match the attire that I take with you?
Oh no, be beautiful. Yeah. But once again, you're in a more protected situation when you're with multiple women.
Okay.
Or you're in a there ain't no situation where I can show my print and it don't mean more than that. It means something. It ain't no just
showing print is an incisive thing.
Yeah, that's it's
incisive.
That's what I'm saying. I meant to say that I can't show that and it not mean some sexual shit. It's off the rip.
To me, also like that's even worse than. See, that's the difference. Ooh, that's dope. Okay, so a woman wears something that's revealing, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just something that's revealing. It's like, this shirt it shows my breast. You can see my ass pretty good in this. You may even see a little moose knuckle or whatever. But print.
Say that shit while your brother on this shit bitch said moose knuckle.
But print is not just print. There's also this indication that you aroused. You done turned this motherfucker on.
Oh, that's what they think.
So I think that's a little bit different, though. I feel like in some of those cases, a lot of times when I see print, I'm like, oh, this nigga looking at me. Like that motherfucker jumping. Like, that's always my joke. That motherfucker dancing in your pants.
Not knowing that that's that man print all the time. Bitch, this is my print at church. Even with the pastor.
Damn, you hard on talking about God? That's deep.
No, but fucking nigga shit is just decides it is.
Okay.
But it is definitely I see a lot of women playing it to their advantage. Not to their advantage, but they look at their men crazy when they set certain boundaries and standards that they want their women to abide by. And it's not to I don't know how LeBron feels about how his wife dresses and Steph Curry's wife.
Okay.
As far as them always being covered and still look good. I hope they cherish it.
Yeah.
But, because no man wants to, we want to see you look good, but we definitely don't want to see you have to show the shit that we cherish.
Right.
As far as when it comes to sacredness, your body's a temple and all that kind of shit. When we look at you like that, we definitely don't want another motherfucker to be able to get peeks and glimpses of the shit. And that's how men look at, we literally look at our women as temples, as sacred ground. Mm-hmm. And if everybody has access to it, and even a small access to it, man.
But you don't take pride in knowing that at the end of the day, that's your girl and she coming home to you?
Of course. But once again, why the fuck the world gotta see it? And even I'm talking about in the sense of
now we gotta be Muslim, ladies.
No.
We got to cover it up.
Once again, but we just in a whole age. And they try their best to justify a whole age. But bitch, don't say nothing when a nigga come smack you on your ass. Bitch, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear none of that lame ass shit. Men is Bitch, you got your pussy out.
I don't think that having your vagina out is an indicator that implies that I
bitch,
want.
It ain't no indicator that you wholesome. And if you ain't wholesome, bitch, it's fair game.
I think that that's crazy. We never gonna agree on that particular topic because.
No, but in what form? In what world? All right, we just gonna put it there. Because women delusional. They'll be like, I know I'm naked, but that don't mean you need to sexualize me.
Absolutely. Yes, that is rape. Just because I'm naked. Like swimsuits. You go to swim.
That's fine. Swimsuits are fine. That's fine.
Yeah, now they wearing swimsuits and they got thongs.
Yeah, we talking
that
about. That
don't mean we want you to slap our ass.
This is not a situation where we telling you normal shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about. We talking about sexy read, nigga. We talking about that city girl shit that these bitches think is very permissible. And swear to God, think a nigga finna propose. Wonder why a nigga ain't proposing to that shit. Who the fuck? You may be marriage material.
But we can't see
But the fact
yeah.
that you covering it up, bitch, or letting it all out, like, nigga, if that's the best way we can put it to you, man. If you don't understand your body's a temple to us, then ain't nothing else we can say to you.
I can understand that. The problem with that is that you say that, but then y'all glorify the people that are not covered up.
Let me tell you something.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's why you have, we got eyes, we gonna look. But ask a nigga that's been married before that's inspiring to get married, do he want big booty naked Tamika with the Days of Dukes on? No, he don't want that hoe. That shit looks appealing. It's great to look at.
Yeah.
But when you talk about what we want for stability, that shit is so far from what a man actually wants. A lot of niggas scared to say that shit, and it's a lot of it because a lot of these niggas ain't had that. Yeah. A lot of these niggas ain't had women that fine. Nigga, I done had plenty of women fine. So now it comes to, okay, now what is the real value of you? A big booty can only go so far, nigga. That type of mentality.
I just don't want to ever be judged off of the attire that
let me tell you this.
Yeah.
If you I put this on my life. Watch a woman, watch a nigga that wear wife beaters all day. Watch a nigga that sag. I guarantee you his lifestyle
matches that. Okay.
So when you come to a female that dresses like that, nigga that don't, bro, I don't got a problem with how Sukihana dress. Mm-hmm. How she.
It definitely matches the voice.
The shit you say, like.
That's big.
Yeah. And so, but I definitely see.
But okay, just to pause it right there though, when you talk about insecurities, for me, my attire is heavily based on comfortability. Yeah. There was a time where I can't rock heels like I used to. My foot is flat foot now, or whatever. But there was a time where none of that shit mattered. We talking about little Lotto days, like way before big Lotto days, but little Lotto days where my attire was a lot more revealing, and it was comfortability, right? Or I was comfortable in that space, and now I wear things that I'm comfortable in. So I just say that these women are comfortable in that, so they're not insecure in regards to their attire. Like they're really comfortable enough.
We're not saying they're insecure. Women are saying we are insecure.
I know what you're saying.
Comment or care about or not want you in that kind of shit.
But you're saying that y'all coming from it from the aspect of protection.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something that we don't consider. As much as y'all say it, and as much as, like, I think that it is, my initial thought is like, you just want to control.
I'm not. I'm the nigga, ask my wife. I'm talking about, I want to see you kill hoes. Square business. I want to see you, and I tell my wife this all the time, especially when we go out. I got to represent. I got an image to withhold as far as this little industry shit goes, and I like it. And I want her to be on my side, looking like my Beyonce to Jay-Z, however she want to call it. Like, but I love that part. So I'm the nigga that gonna go shopping for her, that'll buy her shit, and everything that I get her ain't no church wholesome shit. It's some shit that looks good.
Yeah. And
it can be sexy, revealing, or whatever. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to, it's damn near a thin line these days between stripper shit. And so I get sexy, nigga. We look. It ain't a man out here a heterosexual man that I know that don't like to see a woman look sexy.
Right.
But when it comes to the notion of when we start to see, I've never seen this many pussy prints in my life, nigga. This shit crazy to me, and they showing off now.
Yeah.
It used to be. I thought it used to be big pussies used to look like a dick.
Right.
But now they like, nigga, this moment. Now you see the women with the tights on making sure that these
you can see it.
motherfuckers is pulled up. So it's like, damn, I ain't insecure, baby girl. I just don't want everybody seeing the moose knuckle bitch that I proposed to.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. Moose knuckle is that's the print. The moose knuckle is the lips. Like, you can see that motherfucker. Like, you can't help but see it.
Yeah, bitch, change your pants.
Yeah.
If I can't wear my gray sweats out, how the fuck can y'all come out with the moose knuckle lips?
Listen,
I
it don't
be
matter.
on my ass.
If I see a print and I'm doing a show and you could be with your girl.
And you gonna swear it's for you?
Nah, but I am bringing it up. You let him wear this shit. Like, I'm saying it on, I'm bringing attention. And now it ain't just you and him seeing it, bitch. I'm making sure all y'all see this nigga come in. Like, cause I don't know. Like, the gray sweatpants thing is a real thing.
A real motherfucking
It's
thing.
a real
Man,
thing.
I done got stopped plenty of times leaving out my house. No, I'm talking about seriously. Like, and this is some shit I just went and bought.
Yeah, no, you
Like, and she
bring that ass back in here and take it off.
Oh man. But in the same sense of, like y'all think, just like y'all think, I wasn't thinking that women is just looking at niggas' dick prints all motherfucking day. I'm not thinking that. And she in her head, just like y'all just said, she in her head is like, nigga, no, this what the fuck we do.
Right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do personal training. Like, I go to a personal trainer and then I use a small gym. I personally do not like going to big gyms because of distractions. And I'm talking about dick print distractions.
You need to get your life together.
I'm just saying, man, like, it be
focus.
print. I can't focus.
Bro, I'm a newfound nigga to the gym. I've been in the gym about 4 or 5 months now, and man, that shit is very distracting. But in the same
I gotta
sense,
stay. One print is all I can do at a time, and that's my personal trainer. God dang.
you stupid, man. I'm telling you, bro, this is some real shit, man. Women be thinking niggas is insecure out here because they care about how they want to move.
Yeah.
It's not insecurities, man. It's just some real deal. I don't want everybody in my business type of shit, and your body is my business. Like, I don't think, that's crazy though. If a nigga ain't, if the gray sweatpants, putting that in there, that's the best way we can all make this shit sound even. You don't want nobody looking at my shit. Why should I have to settle for somebody looking at your shit and I gotta be okay with you saying?
It is pretty accurate.
Yeah. And, you know, everybody don't look at it in them ways. And I respect the women that understand that. Like, it is, I know some women that, man, every day, it's skin showing. Like, and there ain't nothing wrong with it, but don't sit here and tell me that you mad at me for not wanting you to show your skin as much or a type of shit or inserting sediments or something like that, man. You buying a bunch of niggas, you can be overpowered.
Yeah.
I can't protect you. And I need you to be in situations that I can always protect you or you can protect yourself. Type shit. And it ain't about, you know, and believe it or not, shit, you invite certain shit with shit.
I think that is very, I think that that's good. I'm happy to hear that perspective. I think that my last take on that is, I hope that your actions alone represent.
What is that?
That. So it's like, okay, I feel this way for protection. Now, when I'm not around, are you carrying yourself as this super protectiveness over your family? Or are you out here, you know, in the streets?
Hoes and lost their mind. So when these hoes done went so far down whole lane, they can't even get back on regular street no more. They gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
These Daisy Dukes are not, they do not, this does not describe me. It might not describe you, bitch. But you ain't getting this ring, ho.
No, but this is my question though. If my husband is this, that's his why. The reason that Ray just gave us is that the why.
Yourself in the same sentiment, yes. But
okay.
This still is a man. I mean, this still is a man.
No, but I'm saying, you, the man, are you, when you're out there, now Ray has his own life. I'm not always there. When you are out there in them streets, because this is where it matters. Like, this is where it shows up as insecurity or not. Because if you out here entertaining these people, then it's like, I feel like it is an insecurity. You just don't want me.
This is why I don't like commenting or liking pictures and shit. This is why I don't like doing none of that shit to my partners or to people, period. What I like is just as many ugly hoes pictures as I like pretty hoes pictures. I do. I give everybody the same compliment. Hey, you're beautiful. And my wife be on my ass about that shit. I tried to make her understand. Your insecurity, I said, hey, if you're insecure about me telling this pretty bitch this. Why are you insecure about me telling this ugly?
You should feel the same way.
And so, and my thing is, I'm just trying to be nice and give a compliment to my people. I'm just showing them I fuck with them out, whatever. But once again, trying to suppress that. We live in a harsh ass world, and to not believe that is crazy. But I mean, if you want to carry yourself in a world in the same sense that, hey, we should just be able to do what we want to do freely, dress freely. It's not that type of world. I feel like this is the same reason that I definitely don't want you to be a Muslim, but you're not finna ask any man that he don't respect the fact that his wife is, not revealing or something of that nature. Nigga ain't finna say, yeah, I want my bitch to be naked. yeah, bitch, show them areolas. We want niggas.
You definitely want her to step up and step out. And,
I want you to look good.
Yeah.
But does looking good have to come with revealing? Does looking good have to be sexual?
I think that one thing to know is that everybody has different body types. No, that's being real. Like, there's certain things that
lost their mind, John. They like, man, in this day and age, bitch ain't finna wear nothing big and say this is sexy.
Man, they bringing that back. They bringing the boy jeans, the mom jeans, and all that shit, and that's cool. But nah, certain shit just look better on you. I personally don't have the body to wear the Daisy Dukes.
Hey, I'm finna change this sweatpants shit, fellas. 2025 and beyond. We finna get out of this. Since they saying that shit ain't, they can get a pass on certain shit. Fuck that. Sweatpants is back in.
If you fucking with Lotto Marie, you better leave them sweatpants in the goddamn.
Prince is slanging all 2025 summer. Goddamn it. Like they said, as long as they know it's coming back home to them, they shouldn't have no problem.
And there we go. We got a next subject card coming up right now because we ain't gonna agree on that. But listen, I want to do, before we get up out of here, I want to do a Lotto knows. Y'all already know. People always hit me up asking for advice and they want to get my opinion. I like to share this moment with my brother. Here it goes. Dear Lotto, I need to take on, I need your take on something because I can't tell if I'm overthinking or if I should be concerned. I've been talking to this guy for about 6 months now. We hang out all the time, but it's always at the house, his or mine. He never really takes me out anywhere. And anytime I bring it up, he says low key. He says he's low key and not big on outside stuff. On top of that, he's never posted me. No stories, pictures, nothing. It's giving secret. And I'm starting to feel like he's either ashamed of me or keeping his options open. Am I being insecure? Or is this a red flag I should ignore? Tired of being the house guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. First and foremost, again, I always go back to communication. 6 months, you are still in the dating phase. And something that my therapist has always taught me is that your feelings are valid. If you feel like this man is treating you like the house guest, it's probably a valid feeling. The next thing is this. She says that he usually says that he's low key. That's borderline gaslighting, something that I just found out. Listen, if you try to come to this man and approach him about something that you want and he has no interest and he tries to make it seem like you're the one that's tripping, get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Like, leave.
Keep your interests on the forefront. Your interests, especially if they're not bad. I tell my wife that all the time. I would not change nothing about you if it's not bad, if it's not that bad.
If you like to go out, if you want to go out to eat every once in a while, or you want to go to a movie, obviously, those are things you want to do. Why would you suppress things you want to do because this individual doesn't like to go out?
Exactly. Now, in that same sense, a nigga could literally give you, and that's why it's hard to talk about women when they be saying women want to be led and shit. Not all of them. Because when it comes to a man trying to show you the way he leads, especially when it's spiritual, man, a lot of women out here couldn't deal with a spiritual man, a fully spiritual man, because they couldn't get with the guidelines of how these niggas are. And I feel like, that's a nigga could be low key, a nigga could be all that. Man, the fact that a nigga is not statistical these days, you're either gay or you're right. Something. You're gonna be a problem.
Something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And so it's like shit. I completely understand that.
And there's nothing wrong with this person being a low key individual. But if you if
I ain't gonna stop you though.
Yes, if I like to do XYZ every Thursday, or no, every Sunday, I go to Mo City Sports Bar and Grill because I like the wings and I like to hear stand-up comedy, open mic.
Go ahead.
Shameless plug. If I like to do that, then I want to do that. Now, you being my significant other, I would like for you to go with me every once in a while, but I'm not going to hold it against you. Now, this posting thing, and I just think that 6 months is still too soon to necessarily like get to posting each other. That's just my opinion.
Shit, try 10 years.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that. Like,
yeah, man. If you can give me 3 reasons why that kind of shit is important, I'll be quiet.
So in regards to posting, like you're posting your everyday life. I see you post a lot about your son.
This has to be around you bet you're. So this goes for people that post, because if you could kill this whole conversation, just say, bitch, I don't do.
If you don't do social media, you don't do social media, period. But if you post about your kids and their success and that sort of thing, I would hope that I'll be a part of that. That's my reason why. Now, if this is a person that doesn't post, because let's just keep it a buck. I know niggas that's married that cheat and their wife is all on their page. So I don't, again, if that's not what you do, if you don't post, if you don't do social media, don't post me just to appease me. But if you are a posting type of individual, then you're going to post.
Yeah, I'm definitely only post. When I post my wife, I do. Sometimes I do it because I feel good. I want to, show this off. But I've seen some shit that my niggas have posted. My people's wife. I've unfollowed a lot of my people's wives because I ain't even finna like your picture. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm sexualizing you or looking at you or looking at anything of that nature. And I don't want to put my wife in the sense, it's like I'm presenting you for my people to look at. And in my eyes, I'm not doing that. And if that's the be all end all of my love, you got to check yourself. Social media has just not run around, bitch. Love has been around for a long time. And so when it comes to that being a way that you are supposed to show that you love somebody, that's not important to me. I understand it. I don't mind doing it, but if you make that a something, it's not a something for me. It's just a thing. It could be done, but it definitely ain't finna. Because if you don't post me, I ain't sitting here mad. Because if you give me good valid reasons of why you don't post me, who am I to argue with you about? Why you don't do some shit for social media? Yeah,
I'm saying that it should never be an argument, but I definitely, Lotto knows that if you are dating somebody and they don't have some of the same interests or they're not interested in being a part of the interest of things that you like, then I think that that's a red flag and get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Because there's somebody out there that potentially wants to do the things that you are interested in. They want to go to the places that you want to go to and
Date.
Yeah, date.
Yeah. Really get to know people.
Yeah, and if they, don't just settle for somebody because the sex is good.
Stop thinking a good moment.
Yeah,
is what is going to make this relationship last. A good man moments last for moments. Longevity stands on stability, man, on concrete shit, and
you build from it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it don't just stay that way for 15, 30 years. You have to build on it. You have to. Y'all gotta bump heads and be like, okay, we don't want to get back in that space again. We need to figure this out and figure out how we can better correct ourselves in the future.
Definitely. I definitely think she get with somebody that whatever she says is important to her, fuck with somebody that puts those kind of things that's just as important to you. Because that kind of thing to certain people may not be that important. I show my love in a different way. Man, I posted this the other day. Men show that love so much different. We show our love through protection.
Confusion.
Hell nah, through protection, through care, through stability. These motherfuckers, I could cook. I gave you some head. What? Bitch, I done kept your lights on for 13 years. Bitch, like men think about love in way different ways than women think about love. We think about love as in, I'm gonna show you. This is action.
Let me tell you what's wrong with the action that y'all do and the showing. There's a lack of communication. So the reason why I said it is like you do that, but there's no, this is the reason why. And so that's why we don't know. Like you explained to yourself in the beginning of this segment that the reason why you don't want a person dressing this way is because of protection. because you want to protect them. Now, I've heard that, right? But I've never heard somebody tell me that in that way. So now as a woman, it's like, damn, I can digest that.
Yeah, but as a man, and when you say that, immediately a conscious man, especially a God-fearing man, is thinking like, I gotta tell this motherfucker to not have her ass out for protection.
Yes.
Like that's it. And so in our minds, because back in the days, Jezebel's, hoes, and all this kind of shit go up under the whole Jezebel face. And women be scared. They hate to accept that kind of shit. Be like, man, so what you saying, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And stop denying it. If you gonna be like that, be a gangster with it, bitch. Don't be no motherfucking peon. Talking about you should still judge me in the way you would look at the first lady in the church.
If I want to wear a provocative outfit,
yeah,
and I'm
you ain't first lady
abstinent,
material.
and I'm absent. I ain't had sex all year. I can't decide that it's the rodeo, and now I want to go to goddamn boots with on the floor. I can't wear this shit now.
We're gonna go to heaven and try to change the robes. I think a little shoulder out guard is not that bad. No, goddamn it.
And that's why this episode is over, because I'm over his ass, goddamn. Y'all got me fucked up. Listen, just for that, I'm about to go find the shortest shorts possible.
Remember, she's single.
And I'm wearing it around Ray. I'm about to piss him off one day. He gonna be, I'm protecting you, goddamn it.
Bro gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off because she gonna never have a fucking man, and I'm gonna have to keep doing this shit for years. But man, y'all know what it is, man. These thoughts are gonna forever be on the forefront with us, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never see two yes men. People gonna always give our shit talking and
Period.
opinions from both sides. But it's always love, man.
That's tea.
You know where you came from, goddamn it. You know where you're going, man. Look, chase your dreams before they chase your ass. Y'all know how we getting down up here, man. On the way to the Bodega podcast, man. We see you fuckers next time.
Yeah, Lotto Marie, peace out.